Hello Leo, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Leo, happy birthday. If it's your birthday, so happy for Leo season. Okay, let's see Leo. Okay, I just want to clear the energy really quick for you guys. Okay, so feels so good to be back home, to have everything settled and do these readings again with you guys. Okay, I definitely miss it so much. Okay, so I have your coffee cup here and I have tarot and oracle, and then the messages I saw in the coffee beforehand I want to talk to you guys about. Okay, so what I saw somebody skydiving. It was like free falling. Like somebody's like face and then like their hands like behind them. Their body's making like this curved U shape here. It's like the free fall. And the thing is it's like, you never know what's gonna happen in life, whatever it is that you're doing. And there's something here about this, about, the way that different people choose to do this or to do that. Everybody could jump off a cliff, but even the way they jump off is different. And it says something about their soul, it says something about their spirit. And this is like complete and total trust in the divine, because it was like, your limbs were like back and your feet were like back and your face was just like forward. So completely and totally trusting in the divine here. And there's something here that it's like there's a shift going on within you that is calling you to do this, and you're answering the call, you're doing it. People around you here, I saw a lot of people around you, but they were all like at a distance, like far away. Like you could see them, you could maybe shout to them, but you couldn't really hold a conversation here. And maybe you feel that way, like disconnected from the people around you. And there's people around you that it's like a lot of problems, a lot of different things that they need to take care of. Um, a lot of things that they could be blaming you for, or they give a little bit, but it's an illusion of giving and they expect so much more in return. And what they are wanting in return is actually really inappropriate to be giving. There's just, it's very much so. These things are happening because it's a direction. It's pulling you in a particular direction and you're not meant to stay. So then I saw a phoenix here, which is so beautiful, because there's something here. There's gonna be a moment where you're gonna realize just how amazing you are. And this moment, there's something specific about it. It could be a spiritual experience here that you're gonna have that is going to show you something here. And this could come at a moment when you need to defend yourself because of these other people that are kind of attacking your free fall approach towards life here. Because, in Harry Potter, when the phoenix forks comes to him, okay, Phoenix comes to him, the phoenix comes to him because he is defending Dumbledore. That's the reason. That's the only reason. He was showing loyalty to Dumbledore. Dumbledore is not there. It was the right thing to do to say, hey, don't say that about Dumbledore. I don't remember exactly what he says or does, but Harry Potter loves Dumbledore. So anybody, you just can't help but say something nice, right? So, the phoenix is just like, okay, well, gotta help this kid, that's it. And it's like the universe is coming in to help you because you're defending the universe, you're defending the new earth, the divine, you're defending the embodiment of being a deity on this earth here, this ancient wisdom here. And there's some decisions that you need to make, and I feel like it all leads to a big decision that you have to make, which a big shift, a big change in your life. But you have no ground to stand on, you have no logical evidence to go on, you have nobody to really kind of as a example to follow. It's like you're just going out there and we don't know what's gonna happen here. It's very interesting because there's gonna be this moment of clarity that comes, that the universe is gonna give you the help that you need, and it's kind of this approach of, I'm just gonna get started. What can I do right now? What can I look into right now? Um, and you'll see how the answers just kind of sort of come to you. Um, Once you kind of like get the ball rolling here, and there is something here about a truth being told, something here where you have to defend yourself, where there is a line drawn, and this helps you make this decision here. And this showed me Steve Carell. Steve Carell in the movie where he's in with Keira Knightley, and there is an asteroid coming to Earth. I think it's an asteroid, some big space rock is coming to destroy the entire planet. Life as we know it, they figure it out. We've only have like a week left to live. His wife runs off, leaves him. So he's alone for the end of the world, And there's something here about him and finding himself more than he ever has in his whole life. Connecting with, Keira Knightley, the way that they connect. There is something here about something so profound in this situation where things become so clear. So, before there was something where if his wife were to leave him, he would be absolutely devastated, right? But at the same time, it's like he comes to realize, did I just want that because I thought I should want that, And actually that wasn't anything benefiting me in any kind of way here. There is a huge clarity that is going to come to you, and this richness in your life, that you're going to find someone that you can click with, connect with, and share it with in a really beautiful way. It's like the answers that you're seeking, they're going to come to you here, because you're going to be true. You're being true to who you are. And of course, the phoenix is still here. This is like a phoenix to me. And then there's a kite here. And so the kite is really talking about, when the wind is right, you're going to fly the kite, But that doesn't mean beforehand you can't get the kite. You can't, decorate the kite. You got to tie the string. It doesn't mean that you can't look at pictures of people flying kites and, be ready to fly the kite when the wind is ready. It's kind of like saying, when the time is right, it's going to be right. So you don't need to worry about that. Everything is going to fall into place as it should. There's a fish here that's coming up to the surface of the water here. This is some kind of curiosity here. So you can have a Pisces person that's very curious, that could not really understand you at all. Or this could just be a person, they don't have to be a Pisces. This could be a person that they make split-second decisions. A fish is swimming this way, and then they're swimming that way, and then they're swimming this way, and then they're swimming that way. They're all over the place. And so there could be a person that makes very irrational decisions, and there is some kind of curiosity with you. They want to get to know more about a particular situation. You may not like the way that this person has handled things because you feel like they kind of rush in, they cause drama, and then they leave. And you can maybe be connected to this person through family. So this is causing a problem because, it's not somebody that you necessarily want to cut off, but maybe just distance yourself from, and just be aware of people that, don't have your best interests at heart, and realizing that it's not your responsibility to save everyone and to help them. It's your responsibility for yourself, to be who you are in this life here. Now I'm seeing like a native woman here, and she's just smiling, and she's at peace. She's at serenity. She's one with the divine here. She's one with nature here. And wherever she goes, her energy is just affecting everybody else. She could slowly walk into a place, doesn't have to say anything. And this power, you can feel it. But it's a power and peace. You know, there's something here about you're reaching this level of consciousness where you're not fighting fire with fire, and you're not trying to convince anybody of anything. Now the kite is flying, which is really beautiful. And it's a white bird here. So this is signifying some sort of peace coming over you into your life. This is signifying you're coming into safety here. You're coming into resolution for a legal matter. You're coming into a resolution for people trying to persecute you. Now you have a safe land, a safe place where you can be, people around you that you can trust. There is some kind of truth that could be coming ahead, and other people may still not believe this truth, and then they have sealed their fate with that, and the universe is going to deal with them. But they're not going to be able to come to where you are. They're not going to be able to affect you anymore. And these holes from all of these people that have been taking from you and not giving, and you had to free yourself, now that's going to be filled with unconditional love and with the divine. The divine has met you with this here. So there's something very profound. And then this looks like two little fairies that are discussing how they're going to set you up with this person. How they're going to get the two of you to come together here. And this is very interesting here. I see like a moon here. It's like a half moon. Okay, like a crescent moon. So this could be a Gemini person. It doesn't have to be. Could be an air sign. So this could be a Libra or a Gemini person, but it also doesn't have to be. But this is a person that, like a group of people that maybe you go somewhere and there's a group of people. Well, they're a group of people. They all know this person. They all know this person. This person is very popular. Maybe you go to a party, you don't know anybody there, but there's a clique that knows each other, but they're friendly. And this person, everybody knows this person in the clique or something. It doesn't have to be like that. It could just be, there's something here where a lot of people know this person, and this person is very well liked. And this is because this person respects other people for who they are, and they're very good at, how can I say this? They're very good at being diplomatic, I guess you could say. That it's like everybody has their different opinions on stuff, and this person, they see the good in everybody, and they just make the situation good. That's the kind of energy that this person has. This person is a person that helps other people find their place. And that could be what they do with their job, with their occupation, or they could just naturally say this in conversation. They don't even realize that they're doing it. You and this person, you're going to know that it's you and them together, okay? And this is the real deal, because the conversation just flows. It just clicks. You don't have to think about it. It's easy. It's fun. It's exciting. This is something that it's just a natural yes, You have the comedic here. Wow, this is interesting. So this is like at the party, this person is the life of the party, right? So that's somebody who is the life of the party. They're telling all of these jokes here, but it can talk about them having some kind of a sadness here. It can talk about them. So there could be a person here that, that they do, look at this. The lover. Wow. Yeah, everybody knows them. They're the funny person there. They're very charismatic, right? And the Lover's card is like Gemini. I'm telling you, this person could be a Gemini, but they don't have to be at all. Maybe you met them during Gemini season, okay? But it doesn't have to be again. So, yeah. So there could be a level of sadness. A lot of people that were really funny, Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, they have very difficult childhoods. So they had to make everybody laugh all the time to help make things better, okay? So there could be a way that this person knows how to make everything better for everybody. That's what I was talking about. I mean, they could do that with their humor, with their joking, with their flow of conversation, reading the room and understanding how to get people to relax and be happy in that happy state. And I feel like you bring this person this energy of you don't always have to do that. They don't have to do that with you. And you're helping this person to see that they don't have to do that for other people. That's not their responsibility here. So it's kind of like you and this person each are going onto this reservation, like, you know, you may move somewhere with this person somewhere else, and you meet a new group of people, and it's very interesting and fun. But you know, you don't have to. But there is something here about you and this person. It's like now you're safe, both of you. And that's the kiss. Are you kidding me? Are you? And a crescent moon. I told you I saw a crescent moon. Oh wow. Oh wow. The pilgrim. You could leave where it is that you are, and this is a decision that you need to make if you're wanting to go out into the unknown or not. Okay, we're gonna see if that's right for you. Okay. What cards do I want to use? I'll use this sun, right? During Leo season, okay? Wow, this is very interesting here. The life of the party. So it could be some kind of social gathering that you meet this person, but that doesn't need to necessarily be the way that you meet them. You'll just come to figure out that this is kind of their role in their friendships or maybe in their family dynamic. Just as I say, that friendship comes out. You could meet this person through friends. You could. And the white bird. Look at the white bird. I'm telling you, swan is a white bird too. Wow. This is getting interesting now. There is a friendship. And this is what I'm talking about. It almost looks like this white bird is coming to attack them. And look at these two. It's like, remember that day we were playing in the field? You know, we're neighbors. We're not really like each other or know each other. But then this bird came to attack us. And look, we both went through that together. And now we're bonded. Now we're friends, you know? It's like that kind of energy with the whole asteroid thing. It's like something is coming at you, and this is like how we're going to handle this situation. You have no choice but to just take this leap of faith and just be yourself. Just put yourself out there. And this beautiful experience comes out of it. That it feels very healing for you and very healing for this person at the same time. And don't you just love to see that in this world? We love to see that. I want to see everybody find somebody that heals them and they heal the other person at the same time. We want everyone on the whole planet to be there. So this is like a lot of angels, a lot of fairies. This person could have like a lot of fairy energy, or you do. They're very mischievous, but it's a fun mischievous. You know what I mean? Like the kid in school that was like kind of like the bad kid, right? Who wants to say bad kid? But you know what I mean by that. And kind of like a troublemaker, right? Okay, misunderstood. But they would also do like mischievous, nice pranks, you know, and it was like kind of cute, you know, and the teacher like didn't want to admit it, but that kid was their favorite, you know. They got through to that kid, and it really mattered here, you know, and that's really that's just adorable. Okay, so the power here you have, wow, this is very interesting. Personal power. So this person could have gone through something. Look at this. Okay, and look at the negotiation and the crescent moon, and you will be the sun. Okay, and this is a native woman. Okay, I saw more of an older native woman. Where'd she go? Yeah, there she is. It's like her nose is there, her face. It's so clear. And then that's the white bird is right here. You can see the white bird. Okay, whatever. But to me, it's like, whoa, that's her. But she looks older here than here, so who knows? Okay, but anyways, wow. So you figuring out your own personal power here, you realizing this. This is what is bringing all of this together. Another person who is going to defend you and who is going to be on your level at your side here. And it's very interesting because there's a lot of cards of two, you know. So this is a person that, you know, you're always going to be by each other's side, but at the same time, you can go away to yourself to recharge, to get that space. And that's the thing, is like, you know, when you used to react in this way, react in that way to any kind of lower level vibrational thoughts, or when lower level vibrational things happen to be occurring, you're going to pull away to yourself and you're going to work this out within yourself. And then you're going to come back to this person. When you're balanced, and you and this person, you're going to always defend one another no matter what. Just like Harry Potter defends Dumbledore, and then the Phoenix comes in and gives him this gift. So it's always remembering that the divine has given you this gift of this peace in your life, this gift of being alive, this gift of all this abundance, of all this power, of this success, of this love, of this person and the connection, the chemistry, the romance, this healing. This is all from the divine. And so you realizing this is very, very important. Very important. And when you're met with any kind of discord, to say, I'm going to pull away and I'm going to get right within myself. And then I'm going to come forward. And this is actually not going to distance this person from you. This is actually going to pull this person even closer to you. Versus if you were to kind of try to extract from this person a healing or a wholeness. No, when you go off and heal yourself, they kind of go off and heal. I'm not talking about like leaving. You live together. I'm moving out so I can go heal myself. No, but I'm just saying, there's some time to be by yourself, to, take a bath, to sit in nature for an afternoon, to just, do your own thing a little bit, journal, whatever, do some introspection. When you do that, then it is the other person actually does heal you. But when you're trying to do that, you push it away. It's like this thing, So it's really amazing here what's happening. And I like this. I really like this because there is a friendship here that this is at the basis of. And even in the face of adversity, there is this friendship. And then if something affects you in a way, when there is change with this eclipse here, there's some changes going on. You're going to deal with that within yourself and realize your own personal power to move forward, and they're going to do that as well. And then the two of you are going to be out here shining, sharing this crown here, which is so beautiful. The way that you negotiate this relationship between the two of you, this is good. This is really good. And then it kind of goes back to this date. This is like a date acquisition, So there's something here about already being at this status, but you don't lose that spark from the beginning, that kiss, First you have the lover, then you have the kiss, So it's not like the kiss and then the lover. Okay, now we're lovers and then what? We're just slowly dying next to each other. No. This passion builds and builds, and it comes in waves. And it gets more, and at times it's less because you're focusing on other things, and you're negotiating what is healthy, right? So that's good. And then you have the health card here. I'm telling you, there is something really profound happening here between you and a person. Okay, let's do tarot. Let's do tarot now. Whew. My goodness. It's like, feels so good to be home that I'm just like, whoa, I'm so excited. and that's the thing, is I feel like there's a lot of excitement in the air. And you just being on your own, doing your own thing, you're so excited. You're coming into this kind of an energy, and this is when this kind of thing starts to happen. This is when you meet this kind of a person, that it's going to be this kind of connection. That it's going to be mind, body, and soul, but it's also going to be shown in this 3D with this crown here. Okay, so this is a person that's very important. Somebody wants to share your crown here, or share their crown rather, not take your crown, They want to be, they see you as this equal partner here. And look at the Empress here, okay? We have the King of Cups here. So, okay, you always get the King of Cups. Emotionally stable person. Let's see. Okay, you have Judgment. Yeah, so there could be something here that you're rising above, that has been very difficult. And there is a way that humor, maybe you relied on humor to get through it. Maybe you relied on some friendships that showed you what friendships you can rely on, what friendships you can rely on. Regardless, you're coming out of this phase and you feel this shift, but not enough has changed yet. Yeah, that's the High Priestess. You feel the shift, but not enough has changed yet. So this is kind of saying that, yeah, this is coming. Don't worry about this, okay? You're charging up your power here. So this is a very important time for you. And you could have a lot of, you know, spiritual experiences that are coming in during this time here. Yeah, you have the Ten of Swords, the Devil, and the Fool. So this is taking this leap of faith against these people that are trying to hold you back, that are trying to bind you and tie you down. So, you know, there is something here where there's like I'm waiting for enough evidence. I'm waiting for enough. Could be an energy of waiting. Maybe you're gathering more information. You want to be sure you're making the right move. Maybe there could be other people involved and you want to know, you know, that you're going to do the right thing, that you're going to be able to be secure in what you do moving forward. Yeah, that's the Eight of Swords here. So this is kind of like you want to know that this is going to work out before you go. But there is something to be said about you just have to go for it. You're not going to know until you do it. And to not do it, you would regret it. You have the Five of Wands here. This is something wrestling within you about this leap of faith, because it's like you have manifested this. You have manifested this, but maybe you wanted it to look different. You wanted it to present itself in its way where then you know and you can go forward with this. But that's not happening. And I think that's because you need to start to take action on what you can do now, and it's going to build and grow and show up before you. You know, it's kind of like when it's foggy outside, you can't really see, but when you start walking, then you can see more, you know, because you're getting closer. So now you can see it, now you can see it, now you can see it, but you're not moving because you're like, hey, I can't see that far ahead. And Spirit's like, well, if you walk a little bit, you will be able to, you know. And you're just like, okay, but maybe just show me the whole picture, you know. But it doesn't work like that, you know. It's kind of one of those things here. Yeah, you have the Knight of Swords here. You have the Knight of Swords. Why the Knight of Swords? Three of Swords. There's something you have to defend yourself from. And this is some kind of a heartache here. And it's just a never-ending heartache here that continues to happen to you. So somebody could be blaming you for something that actually they caused you heartache, or it was a situation where heartache was caused to you. It's a situation that's not your fault, but you're being blamed. This could be by a father figure. It doesn't have to be, but you have the Five of Swords and you have the Emperor here. So this is somebody who thinks that they have some kind of authority for whatever particular reason. This is a person who, you know, they're seeing the past in a different way than maybe it really is. And this is a person who, I don't know, there's the King of Wands here. So it's almost like, did they get their throne off of your back, you know? And then they're angry at you for not wanting to be by their side. What? There's just something here about your own wish fulfillment, your own happiness, you going off on this own quest, and this person not wanting this here. But I feel like this is just going to be clearer to you that you need to go forward. Let's see more about this Knight of Swords, because this could be communication coming towards you here. I will be careful that anybody who wants to kind of attack you here. You have the Queen of, Wands here. So the Queen of Wands, you know, she is not gonna be the popular opinion here. She doesn't have salamanders on her at all. So this is signifying that she's not protected from fire. She just has to do it. She just has to go for it. And she has this golden cloak, which is signifying her self-confidence, believing in herself, being who she is, knowing who she is, and going forward. You know, you can do this. There's something here that you don't need anybody to believe you, and you don't need to take anybody putting you down in any kind of a way. And maybe you have already done this in your life, and this is just reaffirming to you that when somebody is trying to attack you here or kind of come at you here, you know, not to stand for it. And, you know, this sunflower is really standing out for to me, which, you know, the sunflower needs like this much dirt and it grows to be 8 feet tall. I planted them in little planters at a daycare that I worked at. I had no time to water these poor flowers, but they thrived. Kids were pulling on them, pulling it, bending it all completely over to the ground. They were 1-year-olds. So it's the resilience. What you have, you can make so much out of. And it's like waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're just allowing illusions to kind of slowly seep in, when really the universe wants you to see that you're already so great. Yeah, you're already so great. It's kind of like when you start to see things and you start to realize, well, there is a lot of really great people that have amazing jobs and they barely work, and they make so much money, and they buy, you know, the highest price. They don't even think about the price, and they buy all organic, and you know, they go on all these vacations and their houses are enormous, and it's like, yeah, I'll check a few emails, whatever. What? There's something here to realizing the knowledge that you actually have, and that I feel like you're going to come to see that these people that already have this accolade, have this title, you're just as qualified, you're just as experienced, you bring just as much, if not more, so much more to the table than they do. And it's time for you to realize that you deserve this level up that's coming into your life. And that is in your love life. Accepting people that are evolved, accepting people that are already ready, that are already, you know, this complete person, you know, accepting people that, you know, around others, they treat you the same way. Somebody who is not going to treat you like an option here. There is this justice here that is happening. And this can happen around a social event that you get invited to, that you really see just how much you shine and just how much you deserve to be seen, to have a wish fulfillment, to be celebrated in this life, that you get to live this life, you know, in this abundant universe as this miraculous being. And when you and this person meet, this is something where you're never going to forget this for the rest of your life. There is magic in the air with the two of you coming together. And Spirit wants you to know that you deserve to have that. You deserve to have somebody that looks at you in that way, that treats you in that way. Somebody that is so amazing that you're like, are they out of my league? And this person is saying the same thing about you. You know, they're saying this person is definitely out of my league. Leo is definitely out of my league. But there is this magnetic pull that just cannot be fought, and it is pulling the two of you together here. So the more you're believing this, the more you're in this vibration of loving yourself, this is going to happen, and it's going to unfold in such a miraculous way, because some of you are really just expecting the bare minimum, and that is over in your life, of it being just the bare minimum. Yeah. This could be a Cancer person. You have Scorpio, you have Taurus twice, Libra here, Virgo, and Virgo is here too. Okay. I put all the other cards away. I don't know. But it doesn't matter what zodiac sign they are here. It really doesn't. It's something amazing is going on here. Something really amazing. So whatever it is that you want to go towards here, this Pilgrim card, whatever it is that is exciting, that is calling you forth, you know, go for it. Go for it. Because I feel like you're going to be so surprised at what you are met with. Wow. Leo, this is just miraculous. I'm so excited for you. Okay, please like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.